for a trombone player. He wrote it for that trombone player. And he had that incredible ability then to bring out music more than people ever realized they had it in them. And that's why they stayed 20, 30, 40 years in his band, because they realized, and some left, and many came back, because there was just nothing out there for them that equaled what they could get with the experience of working with Ellington.
The most morose, sad thing, and some kid's going to say it makes me feel happy. Now, I think it's something's wrong with that kid, or he's just messing with me, you know, or he doesn't care about what I'm doing. But I can't mark him off because he's saying that this is how it makes
my parents bought my sister and the World Book Encyclopedia. I'm sure some of you know that. And the 1956 edition, and I can quote to you verbatim the entire entry for jazz. Jazz, colon, C. Gershwin, comma, George. Now, that's just, you know, it's just crazy.
Were there musicians that he was inspired by or influenced by?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, what were some of the musicians that he may have cited directly or indirectly as an influence on his innovative style?
life's work, his mission, all of those things that are folded into that opus. And so first of all, what if there had been no Duke Ellington? And second, who are the opus makers of today? So rather than saying, can there be another Duke Ellington? No. No. However,
this is a master musician and an unbelievable songwriter and performer. One of the really brilliant names. Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder. I mean, these are like Mount Everest as far as I'm concerned. You know, but he would be an example of someone who, you know, innovative artists. Tons of innovative artists, and he's one of the top ones, absolutely. But I think he's innovative not just because he understands the technology, is that his musical gift is his craft.
Okay.
And then you're kind of with the guy.
Oh, okay. And then that's when he swings you up, right?
Yeah, and
Wow.
then you're doing that like little word wall of all these nonsense words that they've been able to create, and hopefully by the end be able to get 2 measures of original composition for each student. So, and again, there's that math tie-in that we would be doing, a lot of, at first, just can we keep a beat, all right, 4 measures per bar.
And the jungle theme in the background here, because they refer to the jungle music, the mutes, the trumpet, the two involved in writing it, the sound, the wah-wah sound, and you can just do lots of things with the way you write things. You can change the shapes of the pictures.
There is an American saga. Here's another illustration. We've had an inferiority complex. I mean the collective we. This applies to Paul Whiteman as well as to Ellington. So I kept noticing that this was recorded February 17th of 1927. And I knew the flood was in England.
It was
Phil Shatt.
yeah.
And then they took us
he's
on
already
a tour.
talked to you also?
He came on Monday.
You got like a murderer's row of people in the meeting, but that was really
and
impressive.
And you know what I loved is Gary Giddens, when I said John Sanchez is coming.
Yeah.
He's like,
one in LA.
There when he was there, but that energy level that we felt all day, and the people doing all their different things, and the guy shouting for Jesus to save him on the corner, and all the craziness that was on, that was his palette, right? That's what he was hearing and what he was writing for. So we kind of got to soak that up. So Brian.
Whatever I tell you will be helpful. It's a pleasure to come to New York around 1932-33. I was in an orphanage nearby. Maybe if he has a foundation in family life and a great deal of love, who knows what's going to happen? That's good. Because he feels mother and dad were always singing. Always singing. Dad, Victor Herbert, Our Sweet Mystery of Love. Mother loved the popular songs of Gershwin, Ellington, all the bands that I heard. There was nothing like Duke. There were different band leaders in different capacities. Louis trumpet, Erskine Hawkins trumpet, and Teddy Wilson piano. Duke was playing, and it was just a stage show, no vaudeville. There was a movie, yes, in between, and I saw the movie, I saw the stage show, and I got up, I said, no, I want to see another one. And you know, I sat through the movie again. I saw another stage show. It was just wonderful. And in that stage show, as you get going, maybe look around Chicago, I walked out the theater. I don't think I walked a block. I went back and bought another ticket. Oh boy. I went back, I wanted to hear another one. I think I stayed for the fourth show. When it was over, before I headed for the train station, I went backstage. I never did this before. Wanted Lucky Thompson in his orchestra. He could never get him. But Lucky wanted to have his own group. So I said, Lucky Thompson. So he said, oh, right. He said, can you sit in? I said, well, yes, but I don't have my instrument due. And he could direct everybody and see everything. And then he looked over and he saw me and he smiled. And then to say, well, you made it. I tell you, that was so reassuring. So I played the stage show, and it was something. They said, do this, do that, skip this, that, because they don't play something the way it's written. They later change it, you know. And he was very respectful to everyone in the band. He saw them not as a first trumpet or the second trombone or the second alto sax. No, these were all individuals that he wrote for, and they were stood high in his regard. He had a great respect for them. And I tell you, it was just marvelous to John. But he didn't know about the seminary yet. So that was a difficult moment. It was. But he was, like I say, he was just like a father talking to his son. I wish you well. Yes, someone else had a question. Please.
They're both really good.
Stand shout. Come on, come on, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on and work it on out. Work it on out.
Brother or sister who was in that church that day that I felt no one had explained to me really made me see that it's worth spending a life doing this. You know, this is really a great way to be in the world and to be alive. And so that's what struck me the most about that particular day, was not just dues, passing, but even more important, feeling the people in the church alive and connected to one another.